Video games by Incognito Mode.
Brought to you by Ground News. Video games.
Video games.
Video games.
Video
What
games.
are video games? Immersive video games where we play Subnautica in the bathtub.
No, do not. Yep, that's the one. I like that. I like that. Short, sweet, to the point, macabre even. I'm a huge fan. That was a 10 out of 10 intro. What's happening?
All right, video games.
Video games. Now
Oh.
that's something we could talk about all day, huh? Many kudos. I've actually prepared a speech.
Okay, can we play some epic music under this?
Video games. Some love them, some hate them, but they're here to stay. From the smallest pixel.
To the super widest monitor. From Azeroth to Borderland to...
Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
We should learn to relate to the younger audience, right?
Sure.
Okay.
You got that skibbity riz, my fellow Rizzler. Like that level of relate. See, you have to remember, right? Remember when some of us were kids, we had things like Pokemon. Starting my Pokemon, actual Pokemon Red right here, right? We had Pokemon, but then our parents took an interest in it, and suddenly we didn't have an interest in that thing anymore. That's how we address the Skibbity Rizzler Gyat metagame, right? Suddenly we all start using it. So then suddenly everything is Skibbity Gyat, but then nobody will want to Skibbity Gyat. That's the one.
Because I've never actually
Yes.
played Fortnite before. So I'm thinking like
Okay.
best Fortnite and then
And we'll just take it from
Sure.
there.
shorts.
Sure.
Here's some Fortnite tips. Fellas?
Oh, I've actually got my notepad here. Hold on.
Yes. Okay. School is in session. So,
Tips you need to know. The last one is important.
I hate AI voices, dude. Like, please, there's gotta be a filter or something for AI content. Like, even if it's just reads, dude, the voice just grates me. If I hear the AI voices, I will actually click off a video. Like, that is actually criteria for an instant dislike and click off for me. That is definitely subjective to me specifically, though.
Oh, okay, the last one's... Well, can we just skip to the last one?
yes, let's skip.
Tip number 5. Dropping a crown to Peely stops the Peely Patrol from coming for you.
What's happening?
Okay, interesting.
What's
What's a Peely Patrol? Bro, I play Payday 2, okay? I play Halo. I'll play the odd Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy 14. I have no idea what a Peely is.
Peely or the
Yep.
This is the best clip of Booga's Fortnite career.
Who?
Who?
This is the best clip.
What was that? What was that notation? To be fair, compared to us, he's probably several orders of magnitude more popular. Known, liked, interesting, pleasant smelling, fun at parties, and he just says and it just cuts off. So good.
This is the best clip.
Nope.
This is the best clip of Booga's Fortnite career. This is the best
What?
clip of Booga's Fortnite career.
What's
This
happening?
Is the best clip of
That's bad.
Booga's Fortnite
Wait,
career.
how?
This
Have
is
you
the
broken
best
it?
clip
What
of
do you-
Booga's
I don't
Fortnite
know.
career.
It's
This
playing
is the
the same
best
one.
clip of Booga's Fortnite career. This is the best
Damn, Booga's
clip
had a
of
very...
Booga's
Wow. It's kind of cool when you can have multiple clips be the quintessential best clip. It's kind of cool, actually.
Fortnite
very
career.
expensive career.
This is the best.
He just keeps topping himself.
He just keeps...
Is that Booga?
Lizard? Is this Asmongold's room? Is that the joke here? I see the chocobo.
What a beautiful glitch. That's so funny. You've broken YouTube Shorts somehow.
I don't think it's broken. I think people are just using the audio or something.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of looking at Fortnite, honestly.
Okay, this is the greatest.
This is the greatest clip in Fortnite history.
That's good.
His
Thank
teammate
God.
rushes to kill him, but he doesn't know he's fighting Tyler Ninja Bleb.
Dude, I've already lost interest. Like, I don't see. This is the thing: is that people do like this content. Obviously, 859,000. Like, and this is not to throw shade at anyone, Booga, Ninja, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, I think cool, awesome, slay, have it. It's so odd because it's content that just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know what it is. It's like if I had a science file, the AI short telling me about neutrinos, Bro, I'd eat that up. You kidding me? I regularly have things like this is potassium, right? Like, I have cool stuff in my shorts feed. This kind of thing just like, I don't know. It just kind of rots my brain a little bit, if that makes sense. Like, it's just not the content that I'm into. But clearly people are into it, so I'm clearly in the wrong line of work. We're gonna have them Rizzler comp soon.
I'm so sorry. You can't make Ninja hard. You can't.
He turned the corner into the dark alley, but he didn't know. They were waiting for him.
Cool anime music starts playing as fucking Tyler Ninja Blumpkins.
Nice. Just walk away.
So the thing is, he had his rise, and then it became kind of cool to shit on Ninja. I reckon it's starting to curve back around now. Now that he's much less popular, I'm starting to think he's kind of good.
I think he voluntarily stepped away. I think he was like, I could keep playing Fortnite and make $1 billion, but I already have $1 billion, so...
Like, okay, he agreed to go to that New Year's festival where he's
that was pretty bad.
Dancing.
I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement. Oh my God.
They put him there too. Like, I could imagine very easily someone go, come on, okay, so we've organized a New Year's festival for you. You've done what? Well, you know, hey, look, we're your management company. We're going to sort you out. We're going to put you in front of a brand new audience. You're going to love it. What do I do? Am I playing Fortnite there? No, you're going to do the Fortnite dance.
I feel like he just improv that.
Young people, do you not like this? Do you not like Ninja doing the funny Fortnite dance? Does this not please you, young people? Oh my God, there's a commentary here.
I almost feel like they just brought him out just to be like, he's here.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at this
And
thing.
then he was like, I have to do something. It was Times Square, wasn't it? Wasn't it the fucking
Yeah, it
Millennium
was.
Ball thing in Times Square? Like, it was like the most all eyes on me New Year's moment you could have.
You know what I would have done? Fake a heart attack and then drop down. Once you're out of line of sight, then you just start kind of crawling away.
Sure.
And people are like, what happened to him? What happened to him?
Suddenly it becomes mysterious instead of sad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. let me just say another thing that like I've piled on to. But here's one thing that's totally unfair. Remember this tweet?
I don't even know. You don't even have to show me. I know exactly which one. Ninja tweeted, I'm in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with chips, as I get a double kill bot lane. So how's your day going?
I don't know. It's so strange because I feel like if we're going to harp on this comment, like there's VTubers that do these things, right? Like, what is it? Oh my God. Like, there's a specific VTuber who posts a lot of very spicy things. Let's put it that way, right? Kip, which one? My point. And we're kind of okay with it. I think maybe people look at this a little strangely. If I had to like look at it from a fairly non-biased standpoint, I think that people might have an issue with this because brands at least associated with are marketing to kids, right? Like, I don't know, because he was in a YouTube Rewind, right? YouTube Rewind 20-something. I think he was in the same video with Jaden Animations, right? Where she popped up in the animator section. So imagine if someone like Jaden Animation said something like this. Does it necessarily hit the same? Imagine if someone like, I was going to say Mr. Beast said this, but let's not actually think about that, actually. Let's not go that route, right? Like, I think if we look at it from that standpoint, I think that it makes sense why this could be seen as a little odd. But at the same time, that starts getting to the argument of becoming too corporatized or getting too soulless, and rather uninteresting. I mean, I have that problem. I have the problem of being rather soulless, too PR, and uninteresting, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, honestly, in a vacuum, looking at this, base tweet, nice. Just thumbs up, nice.
And then a gif from a movie, which I can't remember, of a guy drinking a tiny coffee. I'm kind of angry you brought that up.
Okay, well, that was lame because he was in his 20s.
He would have been like 29.
Yeah. Hold on, let's
Maybe
get through
30.
the point. But
Sure.
if I saw a guy in his 50s make
Sure.
that tweet, I would go, yeah,
Yeah.
good on you.
I would, but only because I have a real soft spot for old people who play video games. Is it the
Grandpa gaming.
braless wife part? Is like, what is it about that specifically that makes it so bad?
I think the bit that makes it bad is with chips.
I agree. That was a bit of a
Yeah, no. I think he's on to something. Imagine if you eat like your Doritos, your like Santitas, like tortilla chips, right? Or you have like, or Cheetos, right? And you have that dust, you get on your controller. Bro, I don't understand how people can eat chips and stuff, or like have grease, oil, dust on their fingers, and then touch their keyboard or their controller. I think he's absolutely right here. Disregard everything I said. He's on to something.
stumble.
There's
Like he almost cooked with the not asked for. And he's like, oh wait, yeah,
Here's
no,
the
I got to
chips.
remind them about the chips too.
and the chips.
And let's not forget.
Awful.
As you can see here, a sandwich not asked for.
Sandwich not asked for. That's the new baby shoes never worn. Sandwich not asked for. Because baby shoes never worn is meant to be the saddest like story you can say in the fewest amount of words. This is the opposite. This is the best story you can describe.
Yeah, and it's even fewer words. Sandwich, comma, not asked. That's it. You know what? He's a genius.
That is not a comma. That is a colon, my guy. Sandwich, colon, not asked for, comma, with chips.
With sandwich, comma, not asked. That's it. You know what? He's a genius.
Well, I think the worst thing is
Yeah.
that would fucking rule.
It's true.
imagine that?
It's
You're
true.
crushing
'Cause
it
you're
in
also worth
like
like
your-
$100 million.
You're worth $100 billion. You're playing like one of your favorite games. Your wife comes over with her fucking knockers like at eye level and hands you a sandwich and chips that you weren't even expecting just as you win the game. You'd be like, hell yeah.
Wait a minute. Is this guy just like living the dream and we've just got a thin veil
Yeah.
of irony disguising envy?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely, 100%. I am, and in fact, a jaded boomer. Kip, what do you mean? You're 29. I am a jaded boomer. My back hurts. Get off my lawn.
No, can't be that.
What did the cut?
How do we fix some games? Welcome to the Game Doctors. PhD, MD.
Yeah, and it's like a reality show where you and me are both wearing like long coats. We've got the clipboards and it's kind of like you and me back to back with our arms crossed, smiling to the camera.
Yep.
The Game Doctors. What games can we fix?
Editor, what game can we fix? Did I say Metroid Prime? Or like one of those.
You can't fix that game, it's perfect.
How about this? Metroid Prime. We gender swap. Seamus. We make her a woman.
Seamus. Oh,
The game.
I'm already liking this. Yeah. What if Seamus was a woman? That'd be kind of cool.
Doctors.
How do we fix?
Starfield.
You don't. Truth is, game was rigged from the start.
Doctor. Give me the game scalpel. How do we fix Starfield in 3 words or more?
Just one planet.
Yes.
Okay.
With like biomes. Remember
Sure.
biomes?
Yep, that's the one. We need to get rid of all of these kind of like sexless
They're just gonna make it modded Skyrim. I'm calling it right now. They're just gonna make it modded Skyrim.
characters and just make them nice to look at, you know?
I've been saying this.
Yep. They must look at the mods and go like, most popular. Oh. We will not do that. You know what we should do to fix Starfield? Let's just have Shadowheart there.
She should just be in every game.
Based.
Yeah, she's just being it because she's a pretty lady and then she says cool stuff too.
Talk to her.
Doctor, give me 50 cc's or whatever this is. So we fix that. I like the idea of maybe more menus.
Sure.
That doesn't have
Yeah,
enough.
you're in your inventory, but
I could see some more sub menus from what I've seen. Yeah, I could see a few more menus. Yeah, we're cooking with this.
it's like if we could have like sub menus inside the inventory.
Portal, everyone knows that game's a bit of a stinker. Doesn't
Yep.
hold up.
Yep.
Now when you
Excuse you, who gave Portal a 19 out of 100? Who gave Portal the 1.4? Did they brick the puzzle? Did they get the achievement for bricking the puzzle? That's the person who bricked it, didn't they? They bricked the one puzzle that you have to actually like get yourself in an unwinnable situation. This is why I look at reviews sometimes and I'm just like official Xbox, a startling glimpse into true hell. That quote aged like milk.
Play Portal. There's going to be a third portal. So you shoot.
Okay.
Opens
and
up to a Wendy's.
Okay.
That's quite good. What I'd do is I'd put one portal in front of me and then one portal behind me, and then I could just then like shoot myself in the back of the head.
You could.
You could, if you did it close enough, you could also us.
Interesting.
The game doctors.
Subnautica. How we fix it.
I've never played it.
We add more Leviathans.
I'm thinking nude mods.
Okay. What if you could fuck all the fish in Subnautica?
You have your chronology of. You have your log of which fish you have and haven't. Yep.
Each one has realistic, detailed POV fish physics.
I don't want to be crass, but there was a story in the news recently about someone in Australia, a man and his
Was
wife,
it you?
who
Why? Oh, do not the fish, please. Do not the fish. What is happening?
were brought up on charges for that very thing.
Now, it's not funny.
I believe it was a trout.
Trout!
You can just imagine them in Subnautica. They're just like floating around. They're trying to press E on them.
It's gonna be Kanye and the grouper from South Park. Do you like fish sticks? Why is it funny when I say I like fish sticks? I'm a gay fish.
How did that information get out?
God.
But they videotaped it and then they put it online. Check out this Subnautica mod. I just made it and then... What the heck? This is just an MP4. Well, doctor, who's the next patient?
I've got my scalpel. I've got my gun. I'm ready.
What do we do about Assassin's Creed? It's
You just... See, I was gonna say just remake 1. But I don't know if I want, because I really liked 1. I don't know if I trust modern Ubisoft with that, though. Yeah. I think, actually, if we're unironically talking about fixing Assassin's Creed, we just go back to, like, 1 through 4. Like, we don't have all these open worlds. We just make it, like, actual, like, cool, yeah. You go between these zones to do so. I think that it really got feature creeped hard.
shit now, right? Once it was good. Now it is no longer. I'm thinking, instead of getting rid of Yasuke, we lean into it. All of Japan is now African.
Okay. I mean,
And then instead we
cook.
have like one Japanese guy as the main character.
As the villain.
And then, oh man, I'll be out here.
No, I'm not digging. This is your hole. It needs 50 cc's of microtransactions. Stat.
Yes,
Everything costs real money.
everything costs real money, correct. And like,
I mean, we did have EA wanting to charge per reload. We could have, if you want to parry, if you want to do good perfect parries, like auto perfect parry, you got to pay to auto perfect parry. I could totally see that. You could pay for like a Dark Souls Estus. Dude, he's cooking with this. I'm in. I could see this being a smash hit.
a cool animation when you put in your credit card number. You're loving it, and you're like, oh my god, this is the best game I've ever played.
Okay, back to Ubisoft though. A controversial opinion. I thought Yasuke was a cool idea, but Ubisoft is very, very, very clearly doing it to pander. The idea of like a black samurai, though, I mean, that's an anime, Afro Samurai.
You got a motherfucking RPG? An RPG in a motherfucking backpack?
It's a cool concept, and he's a real dude.
They should do it, but they should just have it set back in Africa. And so everyone in Africa is just really confused, like, what's the outfit? And he's like, do not worry about it.
That is a cool idea. If you like went to Japan and then you like came back. That's what Neo is as well. That was also just a real guy.
How about this? We could make it more inclusive. So what about like
Sure.
an assassin in a wheelchair?
Okay.
That could work.
I'm in. Like remember in Bloodborne how you have the lady in Old Yarnum, right? That grandma in the wheelchair, she'll just spin up her little Gatling gun. We could make this work.
I'm thinking we need to go to like maybe the Mongolian steppes because they've got like nice rolling hills.
You could get a real bit of...
Yeah, once you start rolling, you kind of can't stop.
QTE.
Right? So there's Genghis Khan. He's down the bottom of the bank, and you are just building up momentum. You look left and right, you can see the vistas. Oh my god. You've got a wrist blade on each side. And then Genghis, he sees you in the distance. He's on his horse. And it starts charging towards him.
That does sound fun.
All right, maybe it's Assassin's Creed, right? But it's only the parkour part.
You have to jump between different Minecraft blocks.
3 blocks.
I mean, how many AI read YouTube shorts have we seen with Minecraft parkour reading out a Reddit post? All I'm saying, this doesn't have no logic behind it. In fact, I would argue that a lot of logic tracks in that.
Vertical jump? It can't be done, Ezio.
Have you actually watched Parkour Civilization?
I have watched the entire thing.
No idea
It's
what
not
this is.
bad.
It's really well paced. Once you get over the first 5 minutes where it is saying parkour pro and parkour noob constantly.
Parkour.
Parkour noobs, parkour civilization, parkour noob, parkour pros, parkour civilization, parkour pros, parkour noobs.
It's kind of a master.
That's actually one of the reasons I don't play Minecraft, because my skill level, like I don't know, like if I start today, it's kind of like playing Dota, right? If you've never played Dota, do you play Dota? From what I hear, or like if you have never played CSGO, do you just pick up and play CSGO? Probably not. That's how you get thrashed for approximately the first 80 hours of gameplay easily, right? Like, it's like, because if I go into Minecraft, right? Like I'm very slow. I'm very like, okay, cool. Let me learn the systems, learn the game. But everyone's already racing towards like getting redstone, getting ender pearls, finding ways to the end. It's literally trying to run a race, but I'm wearing like actual plate armor and having to read the manual on how to walk in armor versus people who are literal cheetahs. And someone is like an F-22. They're just playing a different game. Like they're throwing their fishing rod 3 times. They're getting books and certain enchantments. They're finding diamonds right off the bat, and they're already to the end, despite people still being in the Stone Age. Like, I can't Minecraft. Like I'm so far behind the curve.
Piece. It's one of the better movies I have seen this year. Like legitimately, I've got the sequel on my watch later, and I just haven't found time for it yet.
There's an earnestness to it that I really appreciate. It is very well paced. Good stakes.
If there actually was a ticket event today, I would need to go for the beef.
And you're just like, shit,
yeah.
Don't let it happen, man. You got to make this jump. You got to... Oh, he got the beef.
It's fun. Shout out to that guy. I was watching it on the plane and I was like, God, everyone around me must think this guy's got such good taste. There is a lot of Assassin's Creed leap of faith in Parkour Civilization when you think about it.
Yeah.
They just need to use the hawk jumping sound. The hawk...
Hawk Tua?
The Hawk Tua jumping sound effect instead of the vine boom.
We are very hip, Mr. Kudos. We like the latest memes. We like Ugandan knuckles.
That's something hip people famously do, was constantly reaffirm that fact.
We are on the latest trends. I know lately, Hawk Tua.
We're on the cutting edge.
Very popular at the moment. So we should...
This video aged beautifully. Didn't we already have the Internet Anarchist video on Hawk Tua come out? Or I was watching someone recently about popularity after the Hawk Coin incident. Man, this video aged well.
Say that some more.
Yep. We can ADR that in. I'll give you some clean Hawk Tuas and you can just sort of sprinkle those in like cloves on a ham. Hawk Tua! Hawk Tua!
Yes.
Spit on that thing. Hawk Tua! There you go. Put those wherever you want.
It's really funny.
Has someone done Goku charging up an attack by saying every syllable in Hawk Tua?
No.
I think we've kind of cracked it.
Yeah, we fixed Ubisoft.
We fixed that one. That's
done
the
it.
Game Doctors.
I can't remember what we actually fixed. It was just you have to pay more for the game, I think was the takeaway from that.
Ad time. We tried to do neutral news, Sandra.
Yes!
It didn't work.
Oh, no.
We tried to do misinfo policing, Sandra.
Yes!
It didn't work. Ground News proposes a better way. We live with the bias, but we just let everybody see all the sources and everything, and you can see how many news publications are reporting on any particular story.
No, stay in the bubble.
Breaking news, Sandra. Sightings of drones are causing a pandemonium in downtown New Jersey. Some are calling it the end of the world.
Yes, panic. Let's check it out on ground.news and see what the rest of the media is reporting on it.
No, just take my word for it.
29 left-leaning organizations say that...
Say what, Sandra? That the aliens should get free college?
But 43 right-wing organizations also reported on the drones.
Reporting what, Sandra? That I should wait until marriage?
You'll just have to make up your own mind. With Ground News.
So go to ground.news/incognito to get 50% off a year's subscription. Sandra, do you ever just doom scroll on your phone?
All the time. Yes, everything is bad and getting worse.
Well, Ground News has a whole bunch of positive stories, and I have that as my homepage, and then I live in a world of bliss. It's very nice.
Yes.
Look, Sandra, HIV is down 22%.
Oh my god.
No, everything is bad.
What's that, Ground News? You say they found the guy who shot Kurt Cobain?
Who told you?
No way! Winning!
All this free stuff is great, but I really should get the Vantage plan, right, Incognito Mode?
Absolutely. It has all sorts of neat features, including my favorite, the bias tracker. So you can see where your own blind spots are.
No, you're the only sane one. Everyone else is an extremist.
Everyone likes reading stats about themselves. Oh, I'm a... what? I only read... what? Uh-oh. So go to ground.news/incognito to get a year's subscription, full access to everything, including the bias tracker, all for half price.
Yes.
Ad over.
I would give it a 9 out of 10. I do think that it was a little long. If we're going at about the start, about 14:43 to 16:46-ish, about 2-minute ad read, I do think it was pretty long. However, it was split up into the introduction, the hook into the ad, the setup with the Limzard, going into the actual ad read itself. I did like that there was a visual aid on screen in regards to the QR code. Huge fan of that. Audio was consistent. Audio was uniform. No hiccups, audio pollution, etc. Thought it was a pretty clean read. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I don't know what pushes it over. I think that it was amazing, though. I actually really liked it. I think I'm also biased towards Nordman, and I'm trying to keep that in check to make sure I'm not subconsciously not liking this because it's not Nordman. I thought it was great, though. I thought it was like, chef's kiss. Loved it. Oh, no. I still have to play
Do you want
it.
to tell the fine folks here how you managed to convince every one of your party members in Baldur's Gate 3 to desert you for your repulsive personality?
Oh, yeah. It just seems like we all can't get along, and I don't know what I did. It's not the game is rigged.
I never had this.
All right, so there I was. I was playing Baldur's Gate, and I was loving it, and we were all having a good time. But I thought everyone was getting along. However, I had who's the pretty lady?
Shadowheart.
Shadowheart and the frog lady.
Lae'zel.
I had them in the camp together. Now, they both weren't happy with each other.
Walk away now.
Yep.
So I thought, okay, naturally, Shadowheart's like pretty lady, other one frog lady, not so keen. So Shadowheart, I will facilitate her killing Lae'zel. Right? That makes perfect sense. Now, so we do that.
No, this is the logical progression here. I'm with Internet Historian so far. This makes sense.
And everyone's loving it, and the camp is slightly smaller, but everyone's loving it.
So Lae'zel died, who, by the way, ends up becoming one of the coolest characters if you follow her arc through.
No spoilers, no spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did
no
you even
spoilers.
try and resolve the conflict with words first? Or did you
No, why would I?
No.
Frog lady's scary.
Soon
Yeah.
you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh.
I was a man in this game, and I felt like, oh, I don't know, she could probably kind of beat me up. I don't like this.
A little bit.
You have a very outdated view of fantasy gender roles.
Is this Final Fantasy 14? Oh, God. Yeah, that is... Look, see, I play on Crystal Data Center, okay? Every time I hop into Crystal Tower, anytime I hop into Limsa, I make the mistake of going to Limsa, Laminsa Lower Decks. Anytime I log into any duty whatsoever, I just have Viera ass in my face. That's just how the game is. Like, you just gotta accept it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well, You know, it's my role play too.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so you killed Laser. You got Laser murdered.
Everyone agreed with it. Everybody.
Yeah.
Piper liked that.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Piper?
From Fallout 4.
Oh, sorry.
And then I went over to, who's that magician guy?
Gale?
Yeah.
So I went over to Gale, and he's like,
yeah, he's just Wizard Brandon Herrera. And see, now that I've said that, there's going to be people that are going to go, God damn it, why did you say that? Now I only see Brandon Herrera. You're welcome. I'm not sorry.
I need a magical artifact to consume.
oh,
The compression.
okay. I looked through my stuff. I was like, there's nothing really want to sacrifice. I guess I could sacrifice one thing. I certainly don't want him turning on me. Okay, so I gave him one thing, and then he's like,
That hit the spot.
but then 5 minutes later he goes, another please. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. So I said no, and he goes,
I understand that I am asking for a lot,
but I've got my reasons, diddle-a-diddle-a-doo. I was like, all right, fine, I'll go to the shop. So I went to the shop, and I bought a new, like, rare item. And I was like, right, this will do it. I'll give it to him. It's magical. He'll shut up. And then I go over to him.
glad you've a moment for me.
I was like, here's the magical item. And it wouldn't let me transfer it. Like, it didn't count it as one, like, rare enough, I guess.
Did you just try and put it in his inventory? You have to, like, talk to him.
Some things you buy from the vendor just don't do the thing. It's mostly things you find in the environment.
Yeah, right.
So I've talked to him now like 3 times saying, here's an item. Lamau, Charlie Brown footballed him. He goes,
We've reached the point of no return.
That's it. I'm leaving the party.
We're not compatible, you and I. It hasn't been a pleasure.
And then he was gone. And suddenly he was like, oh, I'm down another dude. Okay.
Just real quick, how far through the game was that?
Couple hours.
Yeah.
I won't fully throw you under the bus for that if it was kind of early on. Pretty much in every game, you just find, like, early on, there's a few real dog shit amulets and rings that give you, like, a spell like Dancing Lights, which just summons some lights. It's like, who fucking gives a shit? So every time I've played, I've just given him that trash. Spoilers, I'm pretty
Why is he just like Daniel Radcliffe? Why is he just adult Harry Potter? What's happening?
sure if you're just given him that second item somehow or sacrifice one of yours, that's the last one he asks for.
My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Yeah, well, it seemed never-ending to me. I thought, oh, bloody hell, this is just a tax I have to pay now for keeping a wizard in. And I'm already a wizard. I don't need 2.
That makes a bit more sense. If you were also a wizard, I would not be as enthused about keeping the other wizard around. Fair enough.
But I had Shadowheart, I had Astarion, and I had Karlach.
I'm surprised you didn't just kill Karlach on sight, given your track record.
Well, I didn't like how tall she was. And then I can't remember everyone else. I didn't like, who's that, Wilson?
And suffer its sting.
Forget he exists.
Will, yeah. I didn't like him because he came in and he seemed too goody two-shoes. I think I told him to leave. Or I had just attacked him.
I hope that was an honest mistake.
I can't remember. And then we were having a gay old time, I'll venture to say. And then they asked me, hey, do you want to join the light side or the dark side? And I was like, I want to join the light side. And then Shadowheart's like,
You're making me regret my decision to join you.
I'm leaving.
This is where we part ways.
And then I went, no, hold on, and stay. And then I couldn't roll high enough to convince her to stay.
The crit one? No!
Hey.
Yep, that's D&D.
And then suddenly I only had 2 members in my party.
Wasn't meant to be.
And so then I went over to the guy and he's like, yes, hello, I'm a spooky skeleton man. I've got these hirelings, they don't have a soul.
I might summon the worthiest among them.
And so they're like unvoiced characters.
Yeah.
So I had 2 voiced characters and one nothing guy that I'll never fall in love with this one. So I just stopped playing.
That's very funny.
Amazing.
That's very, very funny. I can't relate. I did.
What, did you keep everyone?
Yep.
Did you have a big band of like 20 people?
Yep. My camp was fucking annoying by the end of it. There was so many people I had to talk to.
Shitty fucking game.
Do you like any games?
That's the secret. We gamers don't like games. Have you ever met a Destiny 2 player? How many Destiny 2 players will actively tell you how they hate the game? Yeah, well, don't you like games? Oh, yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is pretty funny, a lot of people say. a lot of people, you know, they have those games. They're like, yeah, no, it's so cool. Why don't you play those? Why are you playing Call of Duty and complaining about Call of Duty? Why do you keep complaining about this League of Legends game if you keep playing League of Legends? We gamers are an interesting bunch.
You know what? I used to like video games. Kudos.
And then they started putting women in them. And I was like, no.
They all went woke, Mr. Kudos. I remember back in the day where they used to say male or female. Now they say body type 1 or body type 2. They used to say like blonde, ponytail. Now they say hair 1.
My God.
Hair 2.
I would point out, not in Baldur's Gate though, they have very colourful hair descriptors. They do have the body type thing though.
I liked it when they still described the genitals, but then put a numerical identifier afterwards. So when they would call it like penis 1 and penis 2. I thought that's quite funny. That's quite good.
I think I was usually a penis B guy from memory in Baldur's Gate. I think I was a cock B guy. Can't remember. Someone blow up my mentions with penis 2 from Baldur's Gate so I can remember whether that's the one I picked or not.
That's a way to mobilize your chat.
So if you've got any
opinions on which penis type,
just send them ats. Sends ats to many kudos.
Oh yeah,
with
please,
all the different
and make sure to CC internet historian in as well.
I'm looking at it right now.
I can see your screen right now, and you're just watching anime.
It's Evangelion. It's always Evangelion. That's the joke.
Okay, I think we should end this with a speech.
Okay.
Games. If I was to make a recipe for games,
sure.
I'd go a cup of love, a dash of inspiration.
Yep.
More than a handful of hard work.
Sure.
Yep. A sprinkling of good graphics.
Oh, that's beautiful, Mr. Kudos.
6 kilograms worth of engaging gameplay.
Try to stay imperial. The metric system really confuses the Americans.
2 stones worth of fun, of course. And of course, I'm reminded of one of the greats.
Yep.
Tyler Ninja Blevins.
Yes. Oh. What would he say if he was still alive right now?
Interesting.
Please put vibrato behind this. Make me echo.
Yes.
Sandwich not asked for with chips. And I think that just sums it up. If there's one thing that brings everyone together,
yes,
it's that every game has to be installed.
True words.
Yep.
Unless it's a Nintendo 64 or any other cartridge-based
PlayStation
media.
1 also didn't require that.
But everything from about PS3 onwards required installation.
That's right.
And let's be honest, no one's playing old games.
Well, the graphics.
We're not going to talk about how much I spent on old Pokemon games last year. No, sir. We're not going to talk about how much I spent on getting my authentic carts of very, very expensive old retro Pokemon games. We're not going to talk about that.
It's a grody.
And the graphics make a game. Bad graphics equals a bad game. Good graphics is a good game. But
I'm reminded of the words of Lana Del Rey.
In her hit track video games.
In Magic the Gathering.
No.
What are they gathering?
My answer is I gather my 3 Urza lands. That's right, I'm a filthy Tron player. There's gonna be people that immediately unsub because I say that. No, hear me out. Hear me out. It's my vetting process. As it turns out, when the person walks up, hi, do you play Magic? Yes, but not the format nor the game you want. Well, what does that mean? I play Commander. I do not play Commander. I play Modern Tron. I play Modern Green Tron. I hope you like Karn. Because I'm gonna oops all Karn. As it turns out, even when I play Magic, I don't like playing Magic.
That was what you were planning to round this out with? That was what you cooked up?
Yeah. Do you really have to catch them all?
Or could you leave a few of them just to hang out? At what point do they stop crafting the war and it's just there?
Yeah.
I think we've got it.
That's modern WoW.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Sid Meier?
Good question.
Tour. Spit on that thing.
So get ground news.
I liked that. That was impressive. I absolutely loved that. That was fantastic. When is it just Warcraft and not the World of Warcraft? Is that just not modern WoW? But zinger. I absolutely love this. I'll be sure to link Internet Historian as well as Incognito Mode down below. I'll make sure to, in the description down below, you'll see link to the original content. I absolutely recommend that you go check it out. Thank you, Internet Historian, for putting on another amazing video, especially about a topic I myself do love. I do love video games. I do hate video games sometimes. I do love video games. And I will see you all in the next one.